Family, family, family. Ah, man, family. Good morning, family. Good morning. Oh, no, that's the wrong. There we go. Good morning, family. Good morning. What's the deal, man? This is Junior the Truth. This is indeed the Punch Junkie Morning Show, man. Thank y'all so much for taking the time to tune in, man. Really, truly appreciate it. Apologies, man, for the delay. Some Monday morning funk, man. Trying to get everything in order, man, and get my family on up out of, into the day, get the day started right. Shout out to the LDBC, man, Lions Den Box community. Be sure you go visit the website over at www.ldbcsports.com. Create a profile while you're over there. It's absolutely 100% free. Every Wednesday, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, man. Be sure to tune in to the Smoke City Mobcast, man, presented by the LDBC. That is, once again, Lions Den Box Community. Show streams live exclusively via the LDBC mobile app, man. Whether you are Team Apple or Team Android, we do have a mobile app for you, man. It's absolute app. Excuse me. It's absolutely 100% free. Free 99, man. Free 99. Man, apologies, man. I promise I will be getting in here on time, man. I'm just gonna have to just be a savage, man, and get in here on time, man. Even early, especially since Cali's no longer going live this early, man. So I need to get on up, and I gotta get on up now. You hear me? I need to get on up early. But anyway, be sure to follow me everywhere via social media, man. I can be found with the handle Junior the Truth, JUNIORTHETRUTH, man. That's over all the social media platforms. Be sure to check out the website, www.juniorthetruth.com. As well as shout out to the good folks over at punchjunkie.com, man. Be sure to go visit the website over at www.punchjunkie.com. Punchjunkie.com. You did. Let me see. What am I missing? Uh, Man, that's it, man. You feel me? Salute. Brothers UK in the building. What's up, baby? Shadow 979. What's happening? Charles Miller. What's up, baby? Gil Coles. What it is? Star City J. Clipper Gang. No Filter. Tony Boxing. Cypher Supreme TV. Boxing and Barbecue. What's up, baby? Harold Jones. My OG St. Cruising in the building. BBG. Ashley's Corner. Hey, what's up, Ashley? AKA Shoot Me, girl. Shoot me. Shoot me, girl. You hear me? What's up, baby? Good morning to you, sis. Maurice McElroy, what's up, baby? Ron Finkley, OG Ron in the building, man. Omega Red, Golden Gloves, the Body Snatcher, Boxing, MMA, and Fitness. Go be sure to go subscribe to my brother. What's up, the Body Snatcher? Salute the Brothers UK in the super chat, man. Sending in that international currency early, setting the week off right. Salute to you, family. He says, peace, Junior the Truth. Guess your facial hair is safe. Really didn't want your wife messing you up, asking what you were thinking. Peace. Salute, family. Yeah, bro. Y'all gotta understand, like, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm a gorilla and everything like that, man, but I'm a player, bro. You feel me? I'm a player, bro. So I would never make a wager on my facial hair unless it was something I was absolutely 100% confident about. You know what I'm saying? I had all the confidence in the world. You understand what I'm saying? So I would never like, no, shout out to Zab Judah, man. Zab, one of my favorite boxers of all time. No ifs, ands, or buts about that, man. But I love him to death, man. But I don't want to look like that Joker. You feel me? I don't want to look like that Joker. By any stretch of the imagination, it wouldn't work, bro. You understand what I'm saying? Zab is every bit of, like, you know what I'm saying? What is that? About 5'5", 5'6"? You understand what I'm saying? What, about 155 pounds tops? You understand what I'm saying? Like, bro, one of my legs is 5'6", 155 pounds. You feel me? Wouldn't work. Situation wouldn't work, man. Salute to Shakita. I see you in the building. Nitty G, what's up, baby? Hi, Shakita. Hi, Shakita. Mike Hennigan, salute, family. Let me see. Trey X, what's up, baby? Salute to you, man. Man, I enjoyed myself over there, man. Salute to Trey. Bro, what happened to your, I know for a fact you had a razzle dazzle. What happened to your razzle dazzle, man? You two becoming, it's all right though. Salute to the guy in the building, man. Salute, man. Salute. All right, man. I really don't know where to start, man. Well, let me say this. Let me start off the top. Um, now this your fight call account. Yeah, bro. I thought this was the account you always come. Oh, you might have been in your other account. I got you. Snack speed salute, fam. Let me say this, man. I want to send a great big shout out, man, and man, a whole bunch of love, man, to the homie Dave Chappelle. You feel me? Salute to the homie Dave Chappelle. Salute to Kanye West. Salute to Stevie Wonder. Salute to was Lauren Hill was there, Talib Kweli, Tatiana Taylor. Man, salute to everybody. Salute to all the artists that came to Dayton, Ohio yesterday, man. They did. Dave Chappelle had a block party where we're from. You know what I'm saying? In that area where that massive shooting was. And it was, man, it was on, man. It was on. Salute to Dave Chappelle for that. It was his birthday. You know what I'm saying? The homie came through for the city in a major way, man. Put a lot of smiles on a lot of faces, man, and just, you know, was able to show folks a whole lot of love, man, with that free block party, man, where it was just legends. You know what I'm saying? And salute to Kanye West, man. He actually had a church service down on the river. You know what I'm saying? Dayton was on this weekend, man. Dayton was on. Man, I can't say anything else, man, other than salute to y'all, man. I really truly appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to get emotional or whatever, but that just really means something. You know what I'm saying to me? Because I really truly love where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? I love where I'm from, and we've had a go at of it. You know what I'm saying here recently in the past few months. And so just for Dave Chappelle to use his influence, you know what I'm saying, and his ability to bring that concert to our where we're from, it's just incredible, man. You know what I'm saying? Nah, he's from Ohio, baby. I think he was born in Maryland or whatever, but he grew up in Ohio. So like his home and all that stuff is here, like right around, not far from where I live. You know what I'm saying? So that's where. So Dave, he has them real. You know what I'm saying? He had them real roots. You know what I'm saying, in Ohio, and he shows love to Maryland, D.C. and stuff too. You know what I mean? But yeah, he grew up and all that stuff here. Um, or maybe it's backwards. Maybe he was born here, lived here, and moved there. I'm not sure, but he has his ranch and stuff here. So this is when he escaped the mayhem. You know what I'm saying? He moved back home or whatever and got a ranch, and he lives. You know what I'm saying here. Salute the guy. But anyway, man, that was incredible, man. So salute to him. Salute, like I said, to Kanye West. That having that church service on the river, man, and everybody that was down there, bringing some serious love and being able to connect, with my city just really truly means a lot to me, man. And it means a lot to us. And I just want to thank them. And like I said, all the artists that came out, you know what I'm saying? Like, they had Stevie Wonder, bruh. They had Stevie Wonder. You feel me? So, Erykah Badu. How could I forget Erykah Badu? Erykah Badu, man. That's the only one that really mattered. You know what I'm saying? But man, just salute to everybody that came through. They was at it to the wee hours, man. So, salute to Dave, man, for that. Happy birthday, bruh. You know what I mean? And man, just salute to everybody, you know what I'm saying, that went down. And that was at the event and stuff like that, man. People was, on me like, man, you coming down, you coming down. Like, nah, man, I had some, you know what I'm saying? I was busy trying to dig out this hole with this project yesterday that I'm working on. So I'll just, it was all hustle no luck for me yesterday, for real. I literally barricaded myself in the office and worked. Um, Hold on. Tuesday. My God. Sorry, y'all. I'm just trying to. Uh, okay, y'all. Sorry, I got sucked in just like that. I told you, man. This project work, bro. This stuff be real. So anyway, Apologies. Okay. So yeah, man. So yeah, I'm always anything that go on in my city. That's a fact. OG St. Cruz, and I'm there. I'm there in spirit. But truthfully, man, I probably wouldn't have went down there anyway. Just from the standpoint, you know, what I'm saying I wouldn't. I didn't want. I wouldn't have drugged my family, my wife, and my kids and stuff down there. So you know, it is what it is, though. But salute to them, man. Really, truly appreciate them for following through, man. So with all that being said, um, man. So let's talk about this weekend, man. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let me see. Well, let's do first things first. No, I don't have my regular setup, man. This here is it's gonna have to work. Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of people told me I was crazy. People was picking Yarde ferociously. So it's only right, man. Yep. Trash. Never get down off of this here pole. Oh yes. 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 Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. That's got to be good enough. Oh. Oh. Oh man. Oh man. Hey. You only got yourself to blame, man. Y'all knew better than to pick that boy, man. You knew better than to pick that boy. We'll let it cook a little bit more. Oh man, y'all. Bruh. Come on, man. Hey, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. You can't break even. You can't get out of the game. Oh, man. Oh. Oh. Hey, man, listen. Let me say this, man. Shout out to Yarde and his team. Shout out to Kovalev. Shout out to Buddy McGirt. You know what I'm saying? AKA Catnip. That boy Grill look like Catnip. AKA Catnip. Coach Catnip. Man, look, man. Just like we said before, I thought that fight was a little bit on the untimely side. I thought it was still yet a little early. I thought it was a little early to put Yarde in there with an opponent the caliber of Sergey Kovalev, man. Sergey Kovalev is a champion. You feel me? Sergey Kovalev is a champion. And that's just it. Very limited experience, you know what I'm saying, for Anthony Yarde on a world-class level, period, let alone on a championship level. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was just really, really untimely. And I thought he was ill-equipped, man. And I thought his trainer was ill-equipped. The corner looked ill-equipped. There were periods in the fight, I think, when Yarde started meeting with frustration. And Tunde was in the corner trying to talk to him, and they were rubbing him or whatever. And Yarde started smacking the hands off of him and stuff like that. He was smacking. I didn't say nothing about it when, he was in the corner because, you only got 10 seconds. So it's hard to recall all of that stuff. But he was smacking everybody's hands off of him. You know what I'm saying? So that in and of itself, for me, communicated a level of immaturity. It communicated a certain level of frustration. It communicated to me that Yarde was beginning to unravel. He came out early, you know what I'm saying? As expected, the speed, the quickness, the power was there. I thought the two first rounds, I believe I scored the first two rounds for Yarde. I I thought that in the first round he got out. He got out there and he actually gained Kovalev's respect by proving how strong he was, how sturdy he was, how quick he was, how athletic he actually was. You know what I'm saying? Because it's kind of hard to find all of that in the same package. If you get what I'm saying, you find somebody who's quick with power, who's quick, power, speed, strong. You know what I'm saying? It's really hard to find all of that in one package, which is why I think it's incredibly important when you do have all of that, man, that you have to harness that correctly, man. You know what I'm saying? You have to harness that correctly. You know what I mean? And it just, it started to unfold bit by bit. Like I said, I saw Yarde in there. You know what I'm saying? Knocking people's hands off of them. Then I think Kovalev popped him in the eye with that jab. Then I saw Yarde just constantly rubbing his jab. I think he thought he was cut, but he wasn't cut. You know what I'm saying? But he got popped real good, so I think he was thinking he was cut. Like it was just a lot, man. It was just a lot, and it was a lot for Yarde to go in and take in at this point in his career. You know what I'm saying? And so I in essence thought, that he kind of was set up for failure. Honestly speaking, let me see. He did some good work. In the 8th round, he hurt Yarde. Yarde. He hurt Kovalev. And could have essentially got Kovalev out of there. But this is where his inexperience showed. Because you can rewind the tape. We can turn back the hands of time and think about when Andre Ward landed that big right hand. He landed that big, I believe it was an overhand right, which rocked Kovalev, right? And stunned him. And Kovalev started to retreat and go to the ropes. What did Andre Ward do? Andre Ward evacuated the head attack and went to the body. When you have a person hurt, this is boxing, I guess, knowledge or whatever the case may be. When you got your opponent hurt, you go to the body. You go to the body. You feel me? Why you shoot me in the eye? I'd have shot you in the body. You feel me? You go to the body, man. You go to the body. Yarde didn't go to the body. He stayed on the head attack, man, which was not good. You know what I'm saying? It was not good. And you know what I'm saying? He landed some big shots on Kovalev, but he didn't get him out of there. And he punched himself out, man. You know what I'm saying? He exerted a whole lot of energy, man. He exerted a whole lot of energy. And I don't know, like, I can't speak for anybody else or whatever, but for me, in competition, I never boxed. You know what I'm saying? But I played other sports. And you get to that moment where you get fatigued in your sport, whatever your sport is, your respective sport, you hit that moment of fatigue. And when the homie Trey X said, headshots make you mad, body shots make you quit. Yes, indeed. And salute to the homie Ashley Knuckles. I seen him in here somewhere. Y'all be sure to go subscribe to my sister Ashley's Corner. Go subscribe to her channel. Please put that on your to-do list or top that thing. Be sure to subscribe to the homie Ashley Knuckles, man. Go over to his channel. He back in the fold, man. He back in the fold for real. You got all that dope content coming out over there on Ashley Knuckles platform. So be sure to go hit him up. Go visit his website, www.mandatorydefense.com. Or you can follow him and go like his Facebook page, which is Come Out Fighting. You feel me? But go subscribe to him, and also go subscribe to Marlo's Corner, man. Go subscribe to Marlo's Corner. That's where you need to be every fight. All of the fights, you know what I'm saying? Especially the big ones. You need to be on Marlo's Corner, man, for the best blow-by-blow commentary in the game. Boy, we had a funky good time over there this weekend, man. Well, at least I did. For real. You know what I'm saying? For real. And I'm going to put the pressure out there. I'm going to put the pressure on myself out there too, man. Be on the lookout, man. Me and Ashley Knuckles are collaborating, you know what I'm saying, on this piece. I'm pushing this brother to get us this information as to, and it's strictly for the family. You feel me? And we gonna be screening you. So all you weirdos, don't even try it. You feel me? But information on how to break into the oil industry and go down there and get some of that oil, like Jed Clampett. Get some of that oil money. You feel me? That Texas tea. You understand what I'm saying? So we got a collaboration coming on that. BFTB in the building. Salute to my brother BFTB. Be sure to go subscribe to my brother BFTB, man. You feel me? AKA the Grave Digger. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, so Yarde, man, his inexperience showed, man, period. His inexperience showed. And I thought that he had a very, very good opportunity because he had launched a body attack. You feel me? He had launched a body attack earlier and then he evacuated it. So when he had Kovalev hurt, the key to stopping him would have been to get him to the body, man. Put that water in the basement, like Teddy Atlas says. This is one of my favorite Teddy Atlas phrases. Put some water in the basement. You feel me? Get that water in the basement, man. You know what I mean? Even if it wouldn't have been that round, mighty, mighty hard to recover from them. Mighty hard to recover from them body shots down the line. You feel me? And we're in the 8. We're getting ready to. We're upon the championship rounds. You understand what I'm saying? We're a couple of rounds from the championship rounds. So, man, he missed a good opportunity, but his inexperience showed, man. And once again, you know, it just. And then he came out. He was gassed. Kovalev got back on his boxing. And in the 11th round, man, he stopped Yarde with a jab. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, man. I don't want to say he stopped Yarde. So let's not get that misconstrued. He stopped Yarde, but you know, Yarde was done. He was fatigued. He was depleted. You feel me? He had no more left. It was over with. It was kaput. It was done. You feel me? And you know, that's just what happened. As for the fight as for you know, what's next? Kovalev goes on. Oh yeah, Yarde has a chin, man. Yarde has a chin until he gets fatigued. Then he goes down to a jab. You feel me? But Yarde is nice. I like Yarde. I was cheering for Yarde to beat Kovalev, man. I was looking forward to shaving my eyebrows off. But I just knew that he wasn't going to be able to get it done. And it came down, man, to the experience. Like, I can't say it enough, man. It came down to the experience, having never gone into those deep waters, having never been in a fight with anybody that's going to test your mettle. You know what I'm saying? No step-up fights. No, I keep saying it, man, but no fights versus Isaac Chilemba, Jose Uzataki, you know what I'm saying, John Pascal, Joe Smith Jr., one of the other, you know, Sir Marcus Brown, one of the other contenders. Like, none of that, man. You know what I'm saying? Ashley, I know you like him, girl. You got an affinity for them light-skinned brothers. We know what it is. You like him even more now. That's how you like. That's like your man, you don't ever know if he battle tested or not. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all go somewhere and he get into it with somebody and he get dusted off. And you right there to help pick him up and put him in the car and you be in love with him even more. Like, yeah, he took that whooping like a champ. You feel me? Cause you a real one. You feel me? You got a light-skinned friend, look like Michael Jackson. You feel me? Actually, you got a light-skinned friend, look like Michael Jackson. Ooh, hey, listen, man. I like Yarde a lot, man. I want him to go back and he'll rebound from this, man. You got to scale this thing back. You do got to get out of the UK. As far as the UK light heavyweight circuit, maybe. I think Yarde. I think he. I'm not sure. Salute the Jet, the producer in the super chat, man. Hey, salute family, Ohio, man, in the building. Ash's Corner said if my dude get his, I'm not cussing this week. So she says if my dude get his A double scribble beat in front of me, ass ain't no cuss word. If my dude get his ass beat in front of me, we ain't together no more. I'm sorry. Come on, Ash. That sound good. I don't even believe that. You'll be more likely to jump in there and help your man. Get out of here. You tell that to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? You say that as motivation for him to not get whooped. Then again, though, you never know, man. He might, you know what I'm saying? You might be that, though. You know what I'm saying? You might be like, hey, cuz I ain't finna deal with you. You can't protect me. You feel me? Excuse me. You can't protect me, man. I can't deal with you. It might be like that. You know what I'm saying? I know women folk like that. Shit, I got cousins that's like that. I got cousins that they boyfriend that got beat up and then they beat them up. You know what I'm saying? Type stuff. So, hey, KP from KC, what's up, baby? Hey, man. Said he better run away from that ass woman. Come on. That's I know you won't respect somebody they run from some smoke. Hey, what's up, Southside Boxer 601? What's up with your boy? You know what I'm saying? Down there country eating. What's on the menu today? Some possum stew. Y'all gonna eat some possum stew? What's on the menu down there, bro? Y'all gonna eat some critter stew? The boys down there eating possum stew. Possum stew and some mashed taters. And possum stew. All right, man. Anthony Yarde, man. I know you was. He man, he's gonna be a champ. He has a world class fighting game. Only thing was missing was his experience, man. Only thing that was missing is his experience. I think he goes back to the drawing board, gets some of that experience, man. Gets in there with some stiff competition. There's no going back now. There's no going back. You don't go back and you don't go from fighting Kovalev. You don't go from fighting Kovalev and go back and fight Liam Walsh or Liam Smith or I can't remember the dude Canelo fight. There's no more of that. No more of that. So from here, we need to be getting it in. You feel me? We need to be getting it in, bro. We need to be getting it in. But salute to Yarde, man. I talk a lot of noise and do what I do, man. But salute to him. I am actually glad that he took this challenge, even though, I thought it was a little early and I thought that he wasn't put in the best position to win based on his experience and whatnot. But, man, no turning back now, bro. No turning back. Let's move forward. You know what I mean? And let's press the envelope and work towards getting that championship. You know what I'm saying? Getting that championship done. Won at the light heavyweight. Right. Take it as a positive experience, and we move on from here, man. You know what I mean? I like you. You already know, man. I don't have that old stuff. Don't really mean much to somebody like me, man. I want fighters to go out and test. You know what I'm saying? And if you're gonna take a L, then you should be taking your L's versus Kovalev. You know what I'm saying? You should be taking your L's versus people that are atop the division. You feel me? Don't take no L. Mess around and slip up and take no L to the junior varsity heavyweight. You feel me? Don't mess around and be dancing around and running and take an L to somebody that you, in theory, don't have no business even being in the ring with. So I can respect y'all from that standpoint. Now, as far as his training and all that kind of stuff, man, it's just a fact, man, that the best trainers and the best training takes place here in America, man, in the pros. You know what I'm saying? That's just a fact. We can't argue with the facts. So, I'm all for it, and I respect and appreciate loyalty in the game. I appreciate, people who have teams and they come in the game with certain teams and they want to stick with their teams and all of that, man. I appreciate it. I really, truly do. But once again, man, it's levels to this thing, man. It's levels to this thing, and there are they're just people who when you got to get better, you got to do different things at times. You know what I'm saying? And so, not saying you need to evacuate a Tunde or whatever. I'm not gonna say that. I am gonna say, man, but you got to incorporate some other things, man. You got to incorporate some other things. Get some different looks, especially seeing as how young and inexperienced he is with regard to his amateur experience and up into his pro experience, man. So as young and as green as he is, man, he really should, think about, bringing some other folks in to help. You know what I mean? So I think this loss will make Yarde better, though. I think it'll make him better. I'm looking for it to make him better. You feel me? Man, see, Ashley says this trainer needs to go because he don't want to change everything. You know what I'm saying? Trey said he need to at least spar. Come on, man. Like, you at least need to spar for real. Man, I believe that he sparred, man. I believe it. I believe that he sparred, man. I believe that they just was doing that to just stir up some mess, man. I believe that dude spars, man. I really, truly do. I hope he do. I hope he do. I hope he do, man. But anyway, salute to Yarde, man. Salute to Kovalev. Kovalev came out and said via social media, and I'm paraphrasing, but he just basically solidified the point that I was making. He just basically said they offered me a boatload of money. They're offering me a boatload of money to fight Dirty Red. So Yarde had to go. You feel me? Yarde had to go, man. His biggest payday is coming up versus Dirty Red. You think for 1 second he about to make retirement money fighting Dirty Red, bro. Ain't no way in the world, there's no way in the world that anybody was gonna get in the way of this payday with Dirty Red. You understand what I'm saying? This boy is on a cusp of having life-changing money. He not gonna have to beat up. He not about to have to beat up nobody's. He ain't about to have to strong arm the cookies no more. You understand what I'm saying? He's not gonna have to strong arm the cookies no more. You feel me? He's not gonna have to physically assault people's puppies no more. You feel me? He's not about to have to do none of that. He about to have his bread. You understand what I'm saying? He about to have that. He about to have that, some of that effort though. Just a little bit of it. You understand what I'm saying? He about to have just a little bit of that effort though. So you really think he about to risk that effort though? Messing around with a Yarde fight? I didn't think so. You feel me? I ain't think so. Dirty Red is gonna sacrifice Kovalev in front of everybody. But Kovalev don't care. Kovalev want that cheese, chief. He done, man. You understand? Every fight he's starting to look worse and worse. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, the fact of the matter is, he went in there tooth and nail with a very inexperienced, very, 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 very inexperienced fighter in Anthony Yarde. And it went all the way to the 11th. And he almost got stopped in the 8th by a very, 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 very inexperienced fighter. That, you know, when you look at it skill for skill, when you look at it experience for experience, Yarde probably didn't have no business being in there. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to tell you the truth. And so when you look at it from that capacity, when you look at it that way, it's like, all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, Kovalev is looking, he's declining, definitely. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I think Buddy McGirt is coming in and Buddy McGirt is what is he doing? He's fixing a hole in the bucket. But make no mistakes about it, there is a hole present. And that hole is only getting worse. You feel me? Future Past TV said, y'all don't see the setup in this. Canelo will stop Kovalev. Then the Andre Ward talks will start and Ward Canelo in the super fight. Ward's not going to come back and fight Canelo, bro. I was with you all the way till you brought up Ward. Ward ain't going to come back and fight Canelo, bro. That's not finna happen. If it do happen, man, I'm gonna give you a tremendous amount of props, but I don't see that happening. I do see Canelo coming out and stopping Kovalev though. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I think I agree, my OG St. Cruising. Buddy McGirt does deserve some credit, man. He deserves serious credit for the work that he's doing with Kovalev, being able to keep him afloat. You feel me? But that's pretty much it, man. That's all I got to say about that. Kovalev moves on to a super fight versus or a fight versus Canelo, a big payday, a super payday, you know what I'm saying, for him. And Yarde can scale it back a bit and maybe come out and give us this, you know what I'm saying, a John Pascal fight or a Joe Smith Jr. or, you know, some sort of a fight. Hopefully he'll come to the U.S. and fight. You know what I'm saying? I think that'd be good for him, man, to come over to the U.S. and fight. Lock horns with one of these light heavyweights over here, man. So Tyson Fury came out, man. I'm going to talk about Tyson Fury real quick. Tyson Fury came out and basically he is caping for Dillian White and for this B sample, and he's talking about he just feels sorry for Dillian White and Dillian White, the treatment that Dillian White gets, and him being, found guilty without being found guilty, and so on and so forth. Let me say this, and so we can come to an understanding in here. See, I'm not cussing. Let me say this so we can come to an understanding in here. Southside Boxing said Kovalev gonna smash that midget junior. Nah, bro. Canelo gonna do Kovalev bad, bro. He gonna do Kovalev bad, man. He gonna do it for the Perros, all the Perros in the world. Let me say this. I'm sorry. Let me say this about Dillian White. Dillian White is guilty. Dillian White is guilty. I'm gonna say it one more time. Dillian White is guilty. We can do away with all the talk, all the chatter. We can do away with all the A sample, B sample talk. We can do away with all that. Dillian White is guilty. If Dillian White's B sample were clean, that would have been major hit. That would have been the first thing we would have seen. You understand what I'm saying? That would have been the first thing we'd have seen, man. Eddie Hearn would have been, he'd have acted an idiot, man. Do you understand that? Eddie Hearn would have been walking around with Dillian White's sample. He'd have put Dillian White's sample in a water gun and been running around squirting people. You understand what I'm saying? Like, Dillian White he's dirty. You understand what I'm saying? The B sample was dirty. Period. The B sample was dirty. The B sample was dirty, man. He's a dirty fighter. Period. He's a dirty fighter. We can move beyond all of the speculation. We're talking about, what are we, 6 weeks? What are we, 6? No. Yeah, we like 6-7 weeks past from the testing. We like a month and a half out from the news. Man, get out of here, bro. We like a month and a half past from when Dillian White popped dirty for his A sample. Still no B sample. The B sample is sealed. They're trying to work their way around this, man. You understand what I'm saying? Dillian White is dirty. You feel me? His B sample popped. Period. Popped dirty for PEDs. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. What do we do moving forward? In my opinion, what I do in moving forward is I just rest assured that I know that his B sample was dirty, and I move on, man. You know what I'm saying? We move on. That we're gonna just when this Murphy comes out, you know what I'm saying? When they run this Murphy out here, or they run this false narrative out here, you understand what I'm saying? We just go to work combating it like we do. Which is why I'm speaking on this situation with Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury is caping. You know what I'm saying? Ash's Corner said that boy breath is dirty. He do look like his breath dirty. That boy look like his breath smell like porta potty. Hey, Tyson Fury coming out and having a bleeding heart for Dillian White. I would expect that because Tyson Fury's a dirty fighter. You feel me? Tyson Fury's a dirty fighter. Tyson Fury is pop dirty. You feel me? He had his suspension for popping dirty. He still tells the narrative of his crack binge, his mental health, his drinking, his 147-pound weight gain. He tells the story of all of that. And in the midst of telling this story about all that stuff, he never mentions that he was serving the suspension from UCAD for testing positive for PEDs in the Klitschko fight. Never says anything about that. Never says anything about that. That's the part that we just miraculously move around when we talking about Tyson Fury. He talks about his crack binge, his food binge, his liquor binge, his bout with mental health. You know what I'm saying? We don't know if he's schizophrenic. We don't know if he's bipolar. We don't know if he was depressed. We don't know what it was with his mental health. He talks about serving or dealing with all of that stuff during his 3-year hiatus from the sport of boxing. He talks about all that stuff during his 3-year hiatus. He never once mentions his suspension from UCAD. He was serving a suspension for popping dirty. for the Klitschko fight. Never ever mentions that. Not once will you ever hear that Tyson Fury was on suspension from boxing because of PEDs during his crack binge. You feel me? Ash's Corner said he wear female panties. Yeah, he wear female panties and take his pants off. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of dudes. I'm starting to notice it's a lot of dudes running around here that I think they wear female pants, man. You feel me? Hey, BFTB said, Junior, why you bringing up the old? Hey, it's a lot of these men out here that's running around here, man, and wear these female panties. I'm starting to see a lot of effeminate energy. You know what I'm saying? Running around here in these on this here internet, man. I'm seeing a lot of it. So I can't help but believe a lot of these dudes is out here wearing panty draws. You understand what I'm saying? But everybody don't take their pants off. This boy Tyson Fury takes his pants off with the panty draws on. You understand what I'm saying? Do you know how high you got to be? He has fried his neurons in his brain to the degree where he's whatever, man. You understand what I'm saying? He has a hard time controlling his impulses. This boy will be, they done been outside in front of a restaurant and then this boy then took his pants off, got on a skittle colored panty draws and be dancing around, bro, in front of a restaurant, bro. Like, man, everybody, like I said, a lot of these boys running around here wearing female panty draws. You understand what I'm saying? But man, everybody don't take their pants off. A lot of these boys keep their pants on. You know what I'm saying? They keep their pants on. Then they gallivant running around society acting as if, you know what I'm saying, they gonna kill something. You feel me? Acting like they gonna kill something. Boys ain't never killed nothing and wouldn't bust a grape in a fruit fight. If they did, the juice would kill them. But we don't know that, allegedly, quote unquote. You feel me? But anyway, it's funny, man. It's funny. But yeah, Tyson Fury do wear them. But in the midst of all of that, like I said, I expect him to side with Dillian White. I expect him to have a bleeding heart for Dillian White because he's a dirty fighter as well. Period. You understand what I'm saying? And Dillian White is a potential fight for him as well as he continues to wiggle around this rematch that he's avoiding or has avoided or whatever the case may be. Period. Ron Finkley says Whitney Houston on drugs gets decapitated by the media. That's a fact. BFTB said Fury is a current cokehead and use nandrolone. RIP to Whitney Houston. Tyson Fury, man, he has all of the tendencies. The mannerisms are there, you know, which that would suggest, you know, his erratic behavior, his outbursts, his sporadic, his inability to control his impulses, snatches his pants off, running around in his panty draws. You feel me? I think that boy is currently using and or has fried some of his neurons, man. He's fried some of his stuff, man. Period. My brother BFTB says Fury was at the lowest weight in his career against Vlad. He was on PEDs and got away with it. That's a fact. He was on PEDs, got away with it, has captured the quote unquote lineal championship, heavyweight championship of the world, and he was on PEDs. That in and of itself should disqualify him from being a lineal heavyweight champ. Period. Iceberg Nerd said Fury jaw still clicking like Morse code. What you talking about? What you know about that Morse code, bruh? I'm like the only other person in the world I ever heard mention the Morse code. Heck yeah. Fury's wife says he's bipolar years ago as a contender. Yeah, man. That Gypsy Fiend, man. That Gypsy Fiend, man, I don't know what to say about him, man. You feel me? It's just bad. So, of course, he would come out side with Dillian White. He's speaking about Dillian White getting a bad rap when it comes to getting these championship fights. He spoke about Deontay Wilder not fighting Dillian White and the 600 days of smoking crack and all that stuff, man. And I'm just, bro, I'm not hearing it, bro. Like, I'm really to the degree, I feel so bad. Like, I feel so much like I don't even be wanting to talk about this stuff. You feel me? I don't be want to talk about this stuff because to talk about it gives it merit, and it is not meritable. Like, it deserves no merit. It deserves no conversation because it's not real. Dillian White did not want to fight Wilder. I mean, let's just call this what it is. Dillian White did not want a championship fight versus Deontay Wilder. Dillian White had a myriad of avenues in order to earn a fight versus Wilder, and he opted to not fight him. He opted to not do what it took to get the fight. Period. He opted against it. He opted against it. Whether it's fighting Luis Ortiz, whether it's signing with the PBC, whether it's fighting Dominic Breazeale, whatever the case may be, bro. And he was never the mandatory. He had never achieved the mandatory status. The only time he had, quote unquote, achieved the mandatory status was after his win versus Oscar Rivas, because that fight was for the mandatory status to face Deontay the Bomber Wilder for the WBC Heavyweight Championship of the World. But you feel me? As we see, it ain't nothing, bruh. It ain't nothing. It was nothing. He never had that status. He never had that status. You understand what I'm saying? And when he finally earns that status, quote unquote, we find out that he's dirty. He's a dirty fighter. Period. He's a dirty fighter. Now, either he's been doing it and he's been riding dirty, you feel me? Or he's been clean. You know what I'm saying? Not been dirty or whatever the case may be, and opted to do this stuff that he's done, I almost cursed, to do this stuff that he's done so that he won't have to fight Wilder. Like, I'm telling you, man, this is how I look at it, man. I look at this stuff for real, man. You understand what I'm saying? I look at this stuff for real. And I'm thinking that somebody who has to take VADA testing, right? And when you have to take VADA testing, these dudes get found out. You understand what I'm saying? They get found out. It's just a really good chance that you're going to get found out. You feel me? And so you took VADA testing. You passed some VADA testing. Got popped by UCAD. They tried to do the hush-hush thing. But Eddie Hearn got sniffed out and ratted on by somebody at UCAD that he probably used to bully in high school. Somebody he probably be cyberbullying still. You understand what I'm saying? And dude just ratted on him like, you know what? Forget this. And take that with you. And this is where we at, man. But, when it's all said and done, like I said, I still don't believe, in my opinion, man, I still don't believe Dillian White wants that fight. And I wouldn't be surprised if he took PEDs and failed this test in order to avoid the fight. Like, stranger things be happening, man. I'm telling you. Because for these boys, for Dillian White, for Anthony Joshua, for Greasy Eddie Hearn and Mushroom Boxing, it's not about the actual fight. Salute to my little sister Beverly Rose, man, Boxing and Entertainment. Y'all be sure to go subscribe to Bev Rose. Good morning to you, Bev. Salute, sis. It's not about, that was a dope show yesterday with the ladies. We love that. We need that. You feel me? We need that. But look, for Mushroom Boxing, Eddie Hearn, Dillian White, Anthony Joshua, it's not about the fight versus Wilder. It's not about the fight versus Wilder. Think about this, man. Think about how popular they have become. Think about all the stuff they've been able to accomplish, right? All the stuff they've been able to accomplish, right? You feel me? Without actually having fought Wilder. Nobody at Mushroom Boxing has actually fought Wilder. Think about it, man. Think about everything that they've been able to do by using Wilder's name, by pursuing a fight with Wilder, by not fighting Wilder, wanting to fight Wilder, not fighting Wilder, trying to fight Wilder, not fighting Wilder, wanting to fight Wilder, not fighting Wilder. None of these fights have materialized, right? Not a Anthony Joshua, not a Derek Chisora, not a Dillian White. None of these fights
have transpired. None of them have come into fruition, right? It's not about the fight with Deontay Wilder, bro. It is about chasing the fight with Deontay Wilder. It's about appearing as if you want to fight Deontay Wilder. Dillian White has grown in popularity ridiculous times over because he's given the illusion of trying to chase down and earn a fight versus Deontay Wilder. Then Wilder says, okay, you want to fight me? This is what we can do. And you not, for someone who wants a fight versus somebody, right? None of these fights ever, none of these ways that ever materialized. Come on, bro. Anthony Joshua, for them to pursue a fight with Wilder, they want to fight. Wilder agrees to all of the terms to go to the UK. He agrees to the purse. He agrees to the terms. He agrees to the drug testing or lack thereof. He agrees to the location. He agrees and accepts all the terms to make a fight, and they still don't send him a contract. They still don't send him a viable contract. And then when it looks like they're on the point, they're at the point to actually getting the fight done, he pulls out all of a sudden and has to make a mandatory WBA defense fight versus Povetkin that they had a 24-hour deadline or 48-hour deadline or whatever it was, 72 hours, and it took them like damn near a month to make that fight. It's not about fighting Wilder, man. It's about presenting as if you want to fight Wilder. You understand what I'm saying? Anthony Joshua comes out, Miss Boxing, what's going on, love? Good morning to you, sis. Anthony Joshua comes out and makes a statement live, you know what I'm saying, in an interview, talking to everybody in the world, for the whole world to see, where he says, you want to make this fight? Give me $50 million and we'll make this fight. Give me $50 million and we'll make this fight. What did Deontay Wilder do and his team do? They bossed up for a check. They got the $50 million. They made Anthony Joshua a $50 million offer. What did Anthony Joshua do? He said, let's roll or let's rock or whatever he said. Then he came back and said, I'm not going to sell my soul for $50 million. You feel me? My fans deserve the fight to be here in the UK. I'm not going to sell my soul for $50 million. I'm going to fight here in the UK. Then what did he do? He took his monkey A-double scribble to the US and fought. You feel me? He took himself to the US and fought. Come on, man. You feel me? It is not about the fight versus Deontay Wilder. It is about the allure. It is about the chase. You understand what I'm saying? It is about that, man. It is about that. You understand what I'm saying? That's what it's about. I'm trying to tell you. It's about the allure, man. I'm gonna talk about myself. I ain't gonna talk about y'all. I'm gonna talk about myself. Growing up as a kid, you put in a place where you gotta rumble with somebody you really don't want to rumble with. You feel me? And see, I always, I had older cousins and stuff like that, so I always was around older cats. You know what I'm saying? So it's one person, you know what I'm saying, keep messing with you. So you got to present like you want to rumble with them, even though you don't want to rumble with them. You hoping somebody come in and intercede because you really don't want that smoke. But you got to act like you want that smoke. You understand what I'm saying? So you get this boy up off of you got to act like you want that smoke, and you hoping it really don't go down. Yeah, that's mushroom boxing. They hoping it don't go down. They hoping it don't go down, man. You know what I'm saying? Which brings me to my next point. And my last point before I get out of here. Man, Anthony Joshua is punch drunk, man. Anthony Joshua is a joke, man. I can't take anything serious that comes out his mouth because now Anthony Joshua is running around here talking about Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury froze him out, bro. They froze him out. They froze him out. Bro. Come on, man. They froze him out. Come on, man. Come on, man. Get up out of here, man. Like, that's not even, bro, people don't chase you all around the globe trying to make a fight with you and freeze you out. You feel me? That's not what, you don't make offers to people you trying to freeze out. That don't even make sense. You understand what I'm saying? Like AJ, like I understand they giving you these talking points and telling you to talk and say certain things, bro. But you gotta have some accountability for yourself, bro. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta have some accountability for yourself, bro. Like you at the point. Salute to the homie Jew Titan in the building, Bronx on deck. You feel me? Hey, you gotta shut that socket up. Salute to AMG2, hashtag Lions in the camp in the super chat, putting some of that international currency in the situation. He say AJ is the biggest clown in boxing. Hey man, he's something, man. He's something because you don't make fights and make offers to people that you're trying to freeze out. That's like the first time I've ever heard that in history. You know what I'm saying? And all of these firsts are coming at the hands of Mushroom Boxing. I've been watching boxing, man, what am I? I've been watching boxing for about 36 years, give or take. About 36, 37 years, give or take. Right? Ashley said he's a baby. Hey, look, salute L Foul player. All of these firsts that I'm witnessing are coming at the hands of Mushroom Boxing. This is the first time ever I've ever heard of somebody ducking a fight where they actually make offer to the person that they ducking. I've never heard of somebody freezing a fighter out when you make offers to the fighter that you freezing out. And then you chase them all around the globe. You understand what I'm saying? And there's nothing happening. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand this. Like, this is a first. This is the first time I've ever seen a press conference to announce a unified heavyweight championship fight. You understand what I'm saying? The kickoff press conference for a unified heavyweight championship fight. This is the first time I've ever seen this where there were no fighters present. Not one. You understand what I'm saying? Like, not one. None whatsoever, bro. I just seen there was a kickoff, the kickoff for the kickoff press conference for Errol Spence Jr. versus Showtime Sean Porter. And on that undercard, we have Benavidez. You understand what I'm saying? We have David Benavidez versus Andre the Dog Darrell. You know, on the undercard, but it's a championship fight. And at least one of them was there. At least Benavidez was there. The Dog Darrell wasn't there. He was in Flint Town somewhere, I'm sure. But at least Benavidez was there. I've never seen a championship fight, the initial kickoff press conference for a championship fight, and none of the fighters were present. When they did the kickoff for Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder and Luis King Kong Ortiz, right? Luis King Kong Ortiz wasn't there. He wasn't there. You understand what I'm saying? Because of some issues with the flight or whatever. They was really trying to get that dope out of the system. But he wasn't there, right? What did they do? They got him on the phone. Like, bro, you can't be at the press conference. We gonna at least get you on the phone. Eddie Hearn couldn't at least get the fighters on the phone. All of these firsts I'm seeing is at the hands of Mushroom Boxing. You know why? Because they are frauds. You understand what I'm saying? It's all about the smoke and mirrors with them dudes, man. It's all about the smoke and mirrors. These dudes, it's not about the Deontay Wilder fight. It's about the appearance of having fighters who are chasing a fight with Deontay Wilder. Period. You understand what I'm saying? Now, the thing about about these fighters is that they dummies, and what they don't understand is you're gonna end up in a bad situation. You feel me? You're gonna end up in a bad situation. Like Dillian White versus Oscar Rivas really was a bad situation. You feel me? It really was a bad situation. You know what I'm saying? Dillian White just was able to come through it with a little assistance. You dig? He was able to come through it with a little assistance. You dig? Anthony Joshua fighting Gerald Big Baby Miller was a bad situation. Big Baby Miller was just too big of a dummy to take advantage of it. It really was a bad situation though. And what happened was Eddie Hearn took Anthony Joshua out of the frying pan into the fire. You feel me? You took him out the frying pan and threw him in the fire, putting him in there with Andy Ruiz. Bruh, you took him out of the frying pan and put him in the fire. You understand what I'm saying? And we seen what happened. And the thing about this though is, man, you can get you like if you anything like me, cause I'm a realist. You feel me? I am a realist. Oh, my fault, man. Blue Blood coming back today, ain't he? The homie, make sure the homie Blue Blood ain't live. Hold up. That's a holiday when the homie Blue Blood. Where the homie Blue Blood at, man? My fault, y'all. I'm just looking at the time. My fault, y'all. We got to go when the homie Blue Blood. Where the homie Blue Blood at, man? Okay, he ain't live. Man, y'all do me a favor, man. Y'all keep an eye on that, man. When the homie Blue Blood go live, man, we up out of this thing, bro. Oh, it's Wednesday. Y'all saying it's Wednesday, not today. He be back on Wednesday. Okay. I thought he came back today. It's Wednesday. Okay. Well, let me do some more. Let me do the Wang Dang Doodle on Blue Blood's time some more then. You understand what I'm saying? Let me do the Roger Rabbit. Okay. So basically, see, here we go. This stuff. Yeah, it's time to clock in, baby. It's time to clock in, baby. My fault, y'all. Apologies. All right. So, what was I saying, man? I forgot what I was saying. I forgot. I'm just gonna jump back in. So, oh yeah, this boy jumped out the frying pan into the fire versus Ruiz, and I'm a realist. This is what I was saying. So, I'm starting to get the taste for the Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua out my mouth, man. I'm starting to get the taste for it out my mouth because once Anthony Joshua loses again, which I see him losing again, once he loses again, it's going to be over with for him. It's going to be over with for Anthony Joshua. And then at that point, there's like really, truly no need for Deontay Wilder to even look Anthony Joshua's way. I believe St. Cruz said Ruiz about to get screwed going to Saudi Arabia. I don't like it. I don't really like it either. But I'm going to tell you, man, I really truly think that no matter what they do with Anthony Joshua, unless the fix is already in and Ruiz is already, you know what I'm saying, taking his purse plus, you know, a little razzle dazzle, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, unless, you know what I'm saying, unless all of that is taking place, unless all of that is taking place, Ruiz gonna go in there and he gonna stop this boy again. I don't think that there's anything that Anthony Joshua can do to stop from getting stopped by Ruiz, because we've seen AJ. Let's say he's dirty. Let's say he gets exemptions for testosterone. Let's say that's a fact, right? Let's say he does get exemptions for PEDs by UCAD, right? And we've seen his fights in the UK. And in seeing these fights, and we've watched Anthony Joshua fight, we still had the same criticisms of him as a fighter. We still felt like he fatigued too early. We still felt like he could not really do a lot of good work on the inside. We still feel like he's robotic. You understand what I'm saying? We still feel like he's chinny. Like even if he was juiced to the gills, allegedly, even if he is juiced to the gills in one of these fights that we've seen in the UK, we still have had the same criticisms of him. You understand what I'm saying? In the Carlos Takam fight, you feel me? In the Klitschko fight, in the fight versus Joseph Parker, we've still had the same criticisms of him, even though any of them were able to get it done. Though Klitschko dropped him, a 41-year-old Klitschko on a 2-year layoff, coming off of a loss to the Gypsy Fiend, he still was able to drop AJ. So all that being said, right? All that being said, we still are in this place where we still had these same questions about Anthony Joshua. So I don't believe anything that they can do that will prepare him to beat Ruiz, man, unless Ruiz is just coming in here to lay down. Period. Ashley's Corner says, so they're going to have fully dressed, wrapped up women holding the round cards in between rounds. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. I ain't going to be there to see it, though. I know that much. That's the one thing I can tell you for sure. They're probably going to try to have like the fight and the events around the fight and the surrounding events. They're probably going to try to have that, have them have impunity so they can just pretty much go do whatever they want to as long as you're there with them for the fights. It's probably what they're going to do. Ashley's Corner said, or men. Like, yeah, or men. But I just don't. Man, I don't. There's nothing. I don't see this dude being able to do anything to beat Ruiz, man. And once he loses to Ruiz, there will be no need for a second fight for Deontay Wilder, right? And then also, let's not leave this part out. Let's say AJ goes in there and he beats Ruiz, right? Let's say he goes in and he actually does what he needs to do and he actually is able to beat Ruiz. Let's say that transpires by, you know what I'm saying, by some way, shape, form, or fashion, that actually transpires, right? Now we're talking about a trilogy, bro, because that fight actually deserves a trilogy. That first fight versus Ruiz was not a, how can I say this? It was not a fluke. It was not a punk ass decision. It was not none of that. You feel me? Anthony Joshua got beat up. He got dropped 4 times. You understand what I'm saying? He got totally outclassed in that fight. So Ruiz deserves a rematch. So now we got a trilogy on our hands for real. And it's not like that fight won't be profitable because Ruiz will still have, the backing of his Mexican fan base even more so now than ever because he's willing to go over to Saudi Arabia and fight. He's willing to go over to Saudi Arabia and so on and so forth. So that fight would essentially do big numbers, you know what I'm saying, in the US or the UK. So that fight is worthy of a trilogy. If AJ actually wins. I don't see him winning though. But, it just is what it is, man. And so with that being said, if AJ loses, then it's kid and caboodle for him. It's over with. You feel me? If AJ wins, now we're talking about possibly having a trilogy with Ruiz, which then, you know what I'm saying, the Deontay Wilder fight is still null and void for that particular point in time. Period. You understand what I'm saying? Because I don't see AJ's not going to beat Ruiz and then run directly into a Wilder fight. That's not going to happen. You understand what I'm saying? If he beats Ruiz, they're going to do everything that they can to keep those belts over there on Mushroom Boxing, man. Period. So I just don't see this thing. So I'm getting the taste for the fight out of my mouth. And the same thing goes with the Tyson Fury fight, to be honest with you. I don't think Tyson Fury deserves a rematch versus Deontay Wilder. He's done nothing. He's done nothing but run around here and pretend. He's in pretend land. He's in la-la land. Like, he's playing around. You understand what I'm saying? He's playing around with this thing. And Deontay Wilder's out here working. And Tyson Fury's playing around. And you think he deserved to come to the table with the king, bro? He don't deserve to come to the table with the king. He don't deserve to sit down at the table and eat from the table with the king, bro. He don't. I don't care what happened in their first fight. Like, I don't care. I don't care what happened in their first fight. I don't care who saw it, whatever way they saw it. That is not enough at this point to constitute him having a rematch with Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. That was only valid going directly into an immediate rematch in my eyes. When you start getting in here playing around and doing all this monkey bull that he's doing, fighting all these you know what I'm saying, these pool cleaners and and line workers and man, get out of here, bro. No, sir. You feel me? No, sir. He is not deserving of a rematch versus the champ, man. Period. He's not. He hasn't done anything. You feel me? He has not done anything but progressively get worse with his competition. And that's just where I'm at with that, man. Period. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to see the Wilder versus Fury rematch. I need Wilder to move on. You understand what I'm saying? Move on. Go ahead, beat King Kong Ortiz. You know what I'm saying? Find you another person to beat up on. By the time this Ortiz fight is over with, we'll have that. Well, soon after, we'll have that Ruiz versus Joshua fight out of there. So then we can move towards undisputed fight in the first quarter of 2020. That's what I'd like to see. Go ahead, get that fight versus Ruiz in the first quarter of 2020. Salute to Renique 313. I appreciate it, family. So, I mean, that's just, I don't know, man. Ron Finkley says, Bob and Aaron hate Al Heyman that much. I can see them making Fury versus AJ, but Dead Zone is my only issue for that even happening. Yeah, I could see that, man. I could see them going over and doing some goofy stuff like that, man. You know what I'm saying? But at this juncture, you know, we got to call it what it is. Deontay Wilder has surpassed the belts. His popularity, man, y'all seen him in the UK, bro. Y'all seen him in the UK. Y'all seen people out there like Michael Jackson that landed. You understand what I'm saying? People are out there like Michael Jackson. When is the last time we've seen this sort of reception for a heavyweight champ? Like Mike Tyson in the hood? Because I don't even think Mike Tyson didn't even have that global appeal to that capacity. You feel me? Mike Tyson he had a little bit of a different appeal. But Deontay Wilder pop up, you know what I'm saying, and people love him. DOG215 said that was in a remote part of the UK too. It wasn't even in a popular touristy area. Man. Shadow979 said the pool cleaners and line workers have to get in line. The cab drivers get picked first. You feel me? Said Wilder, Joseph Brown said Wilder got his own sandwich in the UK. He got his own sandwich out there, bro. Like I said, man, it's just, you know, at this juncture, I don't take none of this stuff seriously, man. I think Anthony Joshua is becoming more and more of a joke. And it's very, very difficult to take him seriously, man. But I'm going to get out of here, man, get started on this work for the day, man. Salute, man. Really, truly appreciate y'all for chopping it up with me, man. We'll be back again in the morning, man. Thank y'all so much. Be sure to go catch all the brothers today. Catch that TRILL boxing talk. You feel me? Catch Fanon the Don, KQKC, BFTB, the Grave Digger. Catch my brothers, Stay Ready, Boxing and 503 Lion, the Houston Hard Hitters, Legendary Top Cats. You know what I'm saying? All the brothers, 78 Sports TV at night, like all Santee Walton at night, you know, the bottom line. Be sure to catch all the brothers, man. Everybody. You know what I'm saying? Really, truly appreciate y'all. You know I'm going to see y'all in the chats, man. You already know I'm going to be in the chats acting ignorant as usual. You feel me? But no cursing. And I got through this whole show with no curse words. You feel me? I'm not cussing this week. I'm proving that I have a masterful hold of the Kane's English. And I am not going to be cursing. No swear words. You feel me? I drop these verses with no curse. You feel me? Really, truly appreciate y'all, man. Follow me everywhere via social media. I can be found with the handle Junior the Truth, JUNIORTHETRUTH. And that's over all the social media platforms. Shout out to the good folks over at punchjunkie.com. Shout out to the LDBC. Be sure to visit the website over www.ldbcsports.com. Create a profile while you're over there. It's absolutely 100% free. And that's it, man. Hey, I see you, Miss Boxing. Hey, Miss Boxing. What we have is much more than they can see. You hear me? Huh? Because what we have is much more than they can see. Drop that LTD on you, on you folks. See, I almost cussed. This is Junior the Truth signing off, man. I'm Ohio-born, player-made, man. If you don't know anything else about me, at the end of the day, man, I got to keep